Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast.
Hello, teacher.
I am happy to learn today.
Me too.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English learning podcast. This is episode number 20. 1. I am your teacher. I'm here with my wonderful students, Ahmed, Lena, and Omar. How are you all today?
Hello, teacher. I'm feeling very good. I'm happy to be here for another episode.
Hello, teacher. I am doing great. I practiced my English at the supermarket yesterday.
Hello, teacher. I am a little tired, but I am ready to learn. I drink a lot of coffee today.
That is good. Omar, coffee helps us stay awake. Today we have a very long and exciting lesson. We will talk about visiting a museum, lanking in the mountains, using a computer, going to a party, and dreams for the future.
Museum? Is that a place for old things? Teacher?
Yes, Ahmed. A museum is a building where we look at history and art. Repeat after me, museum.
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 Museum?
Lena, what do you see in an art museum?
I see paintings and statues.
Painting. A picture made with paint. Repeat, painting.
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 Omar, what is a statue?
It is a figure made of stone or metal. It looks like a person or an animal.
Exactly. In a museum, we must be quiet. We cannot shout. Ahmed, what is quiet?
It means no noise. We speak in a small voice.
Quiet. Repeat, quiet.
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 Quiet?
Now, let's talk about camping. Lena, have you ever slept in a tent?
Yes, teacher. A tent is like a small house made of cloth. We sleep on the ground.
Tent. Repeat, tent.
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 Omar, what do we build at night to stay warm and cook food?
We build a campfire.
Campfire. A fire made outside while camping. Repeat, campfire.
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 Ahmed, what is a sleeping bag?
It is a warm bag for sleeping inside a tent. It is very soft.
Sleeping bag. Repeat, sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
Now, let's talk about using a computer. Lena, what is a keyboard?
It is the part with many buttons or keys. I use it to type words.
Type. Repeat, type.
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 Omar, what is a mouse for a computer? Not the animal.
It is the tool I move with my hand to click on things.
Click. Repeat, click.
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 Ahmed, what is a screen or a monitor?
It is the glass part. I watch videos and read emails on the screen.
Screen. Repeat, screen.
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 Now, let's talk about going to a party. Lena, what do you wear to a fancy party?
I wear a beautiful dress and nice shoes.
Ahmed, what is a guest?
A guest is a person who is invited to the party.
Guest. Repeat, guest.
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 Omar, what do we call the person who has the party at their house?
The host.
Host. Repeat, host.
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 Lena, what do we say when it is someone's birthday?
We say, Happy birthday.
Now, let's talk about dreams for the future. Ahmed, what is a dream in this situation?
It is something I want to do in 5 or 10 years.
Lena, what is your dream?
My dream is to travel to Paris and speak perfect English.
That is a wonderful dream. Lena, Omar, what is your dream?
My dream is to buy a big house for my family.
Dream. Repeat, dream.
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 Now, let's talk about feelings when we are confused. Ahmed, what is confused?
It means I do not understand. I have many questions in my head.
Confused. Repeat, confused.
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 Lena, how do you feel when you wait for a bus and it is late?
I feel annoyed or impatient.
Impatient. When you want something to happen now? Repeat, impatient.
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 Omar, how do you feel when you win a game?
I feel proud and excited.
Proud. Repeat, proud.
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 Now, let's talk about shopping for furniture. Ahmed, what is a wardrobe?
It is a big cupboard for clothes. I hang my shirts there.
Wardrobe. Repeat, wardrobe.
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 Lena, what is a bookshelf?
It is a shelf on the wall for my books.
Omar, what is a mirror?
It is glass. I look at my face in the mirror.
Mirror. Repeat, mirror.
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 Now, let's talk about daily routines at school. Ahmed, what is a subject?
A subject is what we learn. Like math or history.
Subject. Repeat, subject.
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 Lena, what is recess or break time?
It is when the students go outside to play and eat.
Recess. Repeat, recess.
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 Omar, What is a classmate?
A classmate is a student in the same class as me. You are my classmates.
Exactly. Classmate. Repeat, classmate.
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 Now, let's talk about weather in the desert. Ahmed, is it rainy in the desert?
No. It is very dry and hot.
Dry. No water. No rain. Repeat, dry.
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 Lena, what is sand?
It is the yellow dust on the ground in the desert or at the beach.
Omar, what animal lives in the desert and has a hump on its back?
A camel.
Camel. Repeat, camel.
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 Now, let's talk about asking for permission. Ahmed, ask me to open the window.
Teacher, can I open the window? Please?
Yes. You can. Lena, ask me to leave the room.
Teacher. May I leave the room for a minute?
Yes. You may. May I is very polite. Omar, ask me to borrow a pen.
Teacher, could I borrow your pen? Please.
Borrow. To take something and give it back later. Repeat, borrow.
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 Now, let's talk about household problems. Ahmed, what is a leaking pipe?
It is when water comes out of a pipe in the kitchen. It makes a mess.
Leak. Repeat, leak.
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 Lena. What is a broken window?
It is when the glass is not whole. It is in many pieces.
Omar, what is a power outage?
It is when there is no electricity. The lights are off.
Electricity. Repeat, electricity.
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 Now, let's do a story. This story is about a lost dog. I will start. One day, Omar found a small dog in the park. Ahmed,
The dog was scared? It did not have a collar.
Omar took the dog to his house. He gave the dog some water.
I looked for the owner. I made a poster with a picture of the dog.
2 days later, a woman called Omar, Ahmed.
She was very happy. She said, "That is my dog. His name is Max."
Max saw the woman and jumped with joy.
I felt good because I helped the dog go home.
Poster. A large piece of paper with information. Repeat, poster.
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 Owner. The person who has the dog. Repeat, owner.
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 Now, let's talk about in the kitchen again. Ahmed, what is a toaster?
It is a machine that makes bread hot and crunchy.
Crunchy. Hard and making a noise when you eat it. Repeat, crunchy.
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 Lena, what is a blender?
It is a machine to make smoothies or soup.
It mixes food very fast.
Mix. Repeat, mix.
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 Omar, what is a kettle?
It is for boiling water to make tea or coffee.
Kettle. Repeat, kettle.
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 Now, let's talk about travel by sea. Ahmed, what is a ship?
A ship is a very large boat. It travels on the ocean.
Ocean. Repeat, ocean.
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 Lena, what is a port?
A port is a place where ships stop.
Omar, what is seasick?
It is when you feel sick because the boat is moving on the water.
Seasick. Repeat, seasick.
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 Now, let's talk about emotions when we are grateful. Ahmed, what is grateful?
It means thankful. I say thank you because someone did something nice.
Grateful. Repeat, grateful.
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 Lena, when do you feel lonely?
I feel lonely when I am alone and I want to be with friends.
Lonely. Repeat, lonely.
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 Omar, how do you feel when you have too much work?
I feel stressed. My head feels heavy.
Stressed. Repeat, stressed.
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 Now, let's talk about in the city again. Ahmed, what is a skyscraper?
It is a very, very tall building. It touches the sky.
Skyscraper. Repeat, skyscraper.
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 Skyscraper?
Lena, what is a crosswalk or zebra crossing?
It is the white lines on the road where people walk.
Omar, what is a mayor?
The mayor is the leader of the city.
Mayor. Repeat, mayor.
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 Mayor?
Now, let's talk about simple verbs with keep. Ahmed, where do you keep your money?
I keep my money in my wallet.
Lena, how do you keep warm in winter?
I keep warm by wearing a heavy coat.
Omar, do you keep a diary?
No. But I keep my secrets in my head.
Keep. To have or to stay. Repeat, keep.
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 Now, let's talk about in the hospital again. Ahmed, what is a patient?
A patient is a person who is sick and visiting the doctor.
Patient. Repeat, patient.
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 Lena, what is an ambulance?
It is a fast car with siren noises for sick people.
Siren. The loud sound of an ambulance or police car. Repeat, siren.
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 Omar, what is surgery?
It is when a doctor or surgeon must fix a body part inside.
Surgery. Repeat, surgery.
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 Now, let's talk about hobbies that are creative. Ahmed, do you write stories?
Yes. I write stories about space.
Lena, do you play an instrument?
Yes. I play the piano.
Instrument. A tool for making music. Repeat, instrument.
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 Omar, do you paint?
Yes. I paint pictures of the sea.
Now, let's talk about the garden again. Ahmed, what is a shovel?
It is a tool for digging a hole in the dirt.
Shovel. Repeat, shovel.
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 Lena, what is watering the plants?
It is giving water to the flowers so they grow.
Omar, what is a fence?
A fence is the wall made of wood or metal around the garden.
Fence. Repeat, fence.
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 Now, let's talk about time words again. Ahmed, what is a century?
A century is 100 years.
Century. Repeat, century.
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 Lena, what is a decade?
A decade is 10 years.
Decade. Repeat, decade.
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 Omar, what is daily?
It means every day.
Now, let's talk about opposites again. Ahmed, what is the opposite of safe?
The opposite of safe is dangerous.
Lena, what is the opposite of deep?
The opposite of deep is shallow. Like a small pool.
Shallow. Repeat, shallow.
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 Omar, what is the opposite of strong?
The opposite of strong is weak.
Weak. Repeat, weak.
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 Now, let's talk about work in an office. Ahmed, what is a meeting?
It is when many people talk about work together.
Meeting. Repeat, meeting.
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 Lena, what is a colleague?
A colleague is a person I work with.
Colleague. Repeat, colleague.
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 Omar, what is a desk?
It is the table where I sit and use my computer.
Now, let's talk about shapes again. Ahmed, what is a star?
It has 5 points. We see it in the sky?
Lena. What is an oval?
It is like a circle but longer. Like an egg.
Oval. Repeat. Oval.
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 Omar. What is a rectangle?
It has 4 sides. 2 are long and 2 are short.
Rectangle. Repeat. Rectangle.
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 Now, let's talk about feelings of anger. Ahmed. What do you say when you are angry?
I say, I am mad or I am upset.
Lena. What makes you angry?
When people are rude or mean.
Rude. Not polite. Repeat. Rude.
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 Omar. How do you calm down?
I take a deep breath and I listen to music.
Calm down. To become relaxed. Repeat. Calm.
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 Now, let's talk about in the bedroom. Ahmed. What is a pillowcase?
It is the cloth that covers the pillow.
Lena. What is an alarm clock?
It is the clock that makes a loud noise to wake me up.
Alarm. Repeat. Alarm.
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 Omar. What is a nightstand or bedside table?
It is the small table next to my bed.
Now, let's talk about parts of a tree. Ahmed. What is the trunk?
It is the big middle part made of wood.
Lena. What are roots?
They are the parts of the tree under the ground.
Roots. Repeat. Roots.
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 Omar. What are branches?
They are the arms of the tree where the leaves grow.
Branch. Repeat. Branch.
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 Now, let's talk about in the universe. Ahmed. What is a star?
A bright light very far away in space.
Lena. What is a galaxy?
A huge group of millions of stars.
Galaxy. Repeat. Galaxy.
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 Omar. What is gravity?
It is the power that pulls us to the ground.
Gravity. Repeat. Gravity.
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 Now, let's talk about describing hair. Ahmed. What is curly hair?
Hair that has circles or waves.
Curly. Repeat. Curly.
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 Lena. What is straight hair?
Hair that has no waves. It goes down.
Omar. What is bald?
A person with no hair on their head.
Bald. Repeat. Bald.
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 Now, let's talk about at the gym. Ahmed. What is a treadmill?
It is a machine for running inside a room.
Lena. What is yoga?
It is exercise for the body and the mind. It is very slow.
Mind. Your brain or your thoughts? Repeat, mind.
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 Omar. What is lifting weights?
It is picking up heavy metal bars to be strong.
Weights. Repeat, weights.
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 Now, let's talk about common adverbs. Ahmed. What is quickly?
It means fast. I run quickly to the bus.
Lena. What is slowly?
I walk slowly in the park.
Omar. What is quietly?
I speak quietly in the library.
Quietly. Repeat, quietly.
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 Now, let's talk about measurements. Ahmed. What is weight?
It is how heavy something is. We use kilograms.
Lena. What is height?
It is how tall a person is. We use centimeters.
Height. Repeat, height.
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 Omar. What is length?
It is how long something is.
Length. Repeat, length.
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 Now, let's talk about in the sea. Ahmed. What is a dolphin?
It is a smart animal that lives in the water. It jumps.
Lena. What is a shark?
It is a large fish with big teeth.
Shark. Repeat, shark.
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 Omar. What is an octopus?
It is an animal with 8 arms.
Octopus. Repeat, octopus.
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 Now, let's talk about shopping for food again. Ahmed. What is a receipt?
It is the paper the cashier gives me. It shows how much I paid.
Receipt. The P is silent. Repeat, receipt.
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 Lena. What is a discount?
It is when the price is lower. I save money.
Discount. Repeat, discount.
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 Omar. What is an expiration date?
It is the date on the milk. After this date, I cannot drink it.
Expired. Repeat, expired.
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 Now, let's talk about tools one more time. Ahmed. What is a screwdriver?
It is a tool for turning a screw.
Lena. What is tape?
It is a sticky strip for fixing paper.
Sticky. It attaches to things. Repeat, sticky.
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 Sticky?
Omar, what is a flashlight?
It is a small light I carry in my hand when it is dark.
Flashlight.
Repeat, flashlight.
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 Now, let's talk about at the zoo again. Ahmed, what is a cage?
It is the space made of metal bars for the animals.
Lena, what is a zookeeper?
The person who feeds the animals at the zoo.
Omar, what is a peacock?
It is a bird with beautiful, colorful feathers.
Feather. Repeat, feather.
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 Now,
Let's talk about directions again.
Ahmed, what is north?
It is the direction at the top of a map.
Lena, what is south?
It is the direction at the bottom of a map.
Omar, what is east?
It is where the sun rises in the morning.
East.
Repeat, east.
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 Ahmed,
What is west?
It is where the sun sets in the evening.
We are now at the end of episode number 20. 1. You all were amazing today.
Thank you, teacher. I learned so many words about the desert and the ocean.
I liked the story about the lost dog. It was very kind.
I'm going to go home and practice type on my computer.
Excellent. To all our listeners, thank you for being here. Every day you learn more. You become better.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in episode 20. 2.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
See you later.
Goodbye. Happy learning.